Let's dive into the fascinating story of Esther, a woman whose courage and wisdom changed the fate of an entire people. Esther, known as Hadassah in Hebrew, was the daughter of Abihail, a man from the tribe of Benjamin, exiled to ancient Persia after the fall of Jerusalem. Orphaned at a young age, Esther was raised by her cousin Mordecai in the city of Susa, the capital of the Persian Empire. Despite being in a hostile environment, Mordecai instilled in her the Jewish faith, teaching her values that would later prove crucial in her journey. From an early age, Esther stood out for her physical beauty, but it was her wisdom and faith that truly made her unique. The story takes a decisive turn when King Xerxes, ruler of a vast empire stretching from India to Ethiopia, decides to depose his queen Vashti after an act of disobedience. In search of a new queen, he organizes a sort of beauty contest across the kingdom, gathering the most beautiful young women. Among them, Esther is taken to the palace, a young woman of humble origin with an unknown Jewish identity. Under the care of Haggai, the eunuch in charge of the candidates, Esther wins his favor through her grace and kindness. Mordecai, fearing for her safety, instructs Esther to keep her true identity a secret. Destiny begins to unfold when Xerxes, captivated by her beauty and character, chooses Esther as his new queen. However, life in the palace was far from peaceful. Haman, one of the king's most powerful officials, was driven by unbridled ambition and a deep hatred for Mordecai, who refused to bow down to him. In his fury, Haman convinces the king to decree the destruction of all the Jews in the empire, unaware that the queen herself was one of them. When Mordecai learns of the decree, he pleads with Esther to use her position to intercede with the king. The tension rises as Esther, aware of the risk of death for approaching the king unbidden, decides to fast and pray for 3 days before making her decision. With unwavering courage and faith, Esther presents herself to the king. The atmosphere in the palace is one of anticipation. What will happen next? To everyone's relief, Xerxes extends his golden scepter, signaling that she may speak. Wisely, Esther invites the king and Haman to a banquet, delaying the revelation of her true identity. During the second banquet, Esther finally exposes Haman's wicked plot, revealing herself as a Jew. The revelation shocks the king, who, enraged, orders Haman's execution on the gallows he had prepared for Mordecai. The danger, however, was not yet over. Though Haman was dead, the king's decree could not be revoked. Esther and Mordecai, now with the king's favor, obtained permission for the Jews to defend themselves against their enemies. On the day marked for their destruction, the Jews, led by Mordecai, triumph over their adversaries, saving their nation from annihilation. Esther's story is more than just a tale of survival. It is a testament to the power of faith, the courage to face danger, and the divine providence that works through people at crucial moments. From an orphaned girl to a queen who saved her people, Esther became one of the most inspiring figures in the scriptures, remembered to this day as a symbol of bravery and unwavering determination.